all the way from New York City. He's performed in Las Vegas, all the way up and down the East Coast on cruise ships. Let's give a big Princeton welcome to Michael Young Cho.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Hello. What's happening here? Wow, look at this. We have I never been in performance for so many white people, 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 white people. Man, what's happening here? Do we have anybody else besides the white people at all? I'm all of a sudden very, very afraid now. Because I am the only minority at all. Okay, let me find out. Anybody here, any black people here at all? One person in the back? Wow, yo brother, I be with you, okay? Let's live together. Maybe because all these white people, maybe we should hold a hand to go home together, you know? Don't get me wrong, I'm not that kind guy, but when I see all these white people and you and me only different, maybe we should stick together. Man, are you really black? Are you? I don't think so. I think now you're playing a game with a Korean comedian now. This guy laughed like, I don't think so. Man, what happening? I don't believe it. I drive all throughout the state. I never saw like one black person at all. But you have a town called Blacksburg. I guess maybe that's where the black people used to live. Until you scared them all out of town. I drive there, I didn't even see one black person at all, you know. Let me ask you, anybody here Asian at all? Anybody Asian? Oh boy, I'm in trouble now. I'm like the only Asian person here. My gosh, I'm afraid. You know something? I'm afraid to do something. I'm afraid to even do one bad thing. Because if I do one bad thing, all of you go on the telephone. Yeah, that Korean guy. Everybody knows that's only me here. All of you will be looking for me, and I'm like, oh boy, I better be running. Oh my gosh, man. I think the only Asian stuff you have in this town is just your Toyota and the cars you drive. And the Sonys and the TVs and all those things, right? So I want to thank you so much for supporting my family back in Korea. But I'm gonna tell you true stories. You know, we Koreans, right? Even we Koreans, we coming from Korea, we come to America, and now we have a Hyundai car. You know Hyundai, right? And the Kia, you know, and the Samsung TV, and Koreans don't buy any of that stuff at all. We only buy Japanese. No, what do you think? What do you think Korean people say? We are going to go to America to buy Korean things from our own hometown country. No way. All the Koreans come to America, Mercedes, Sony, BMW. That's all they buy. They never support anything Korean at all. Really, it's a true story, really. Oh my gosh. Man, I better call my agent, man. I think my agent play a big joke on me, you know. Yeah, he said, I'm going to make you big American star. Puts me right in the middle of West Virginia. I say, here, go over there. I'm performance for people. I have nothing in common with you at all. I don't even know what to talk to you about. I'm actually really sweating. Man, I still have another 40 more minutes to performance. I don't even know what to talk about, you know. But man, look at you. You are all happy crowd, you know. Wow, look at you. You have a nice family here. Look at that. You have look at this. You have like two guys over here sandwiched right in the middle over here. What's happening here? Are these the two dummies that you don't want them to escape or something? It looks like you two ladies like, no, these guys are the troublemakers. Keep them inside, in the middle. Don't let them escape, no nothing, you know. My gosh. And you look so happy. Look at you. You are smiling. You are nodding. You look like an immigrant from my country, you know? She's yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Yes, yeah, yes, 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 yes. You want to get a beat up? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Here's a camera. Please take a picture. Okay. Yeah. You know? Oh, man, that's good. Wow. Who's this young man next to you? That's what I thought. Wow, he's a young, good, strong guy. And Tyler, so from what I can understand, he cannot talk yet, yes? You have to do the talking for him? Is this like a family ventriloquism act or something like that? You just put him on your seat like this, and he said, I will talk for you, Tyler. You stay here. Just keep mouth shut. Okay. His name is Tyler. And can I ask how old Tyler is? So, he speaks. Oh, here he is. He said, I will speak for myself now. I am 17. Wow, 70. You must be so happy. He's a strong and healthy, yes? Wow. Is that why you wanted a son? Yeah? No? Oh, now we bring out family problems now. You didn't want a son, but you got a son, but you wanted a girl instead. But would you rather have like that other guy come back? Would you like your son to be like him, cross-dressing every year? Because I heard that guy, he cross-dressed last year, and he cross-dressed this year too. If you want, I can introduce him to Tyler, you know. And then next year, Tyler can come out with him to get da-da-da-da. You will be part of the Christmas concert entertainment, you know. Oh man, this is great. Wow, look at this. We have all kinds of crowds. What a great crowd. But Tyler, I envy you. You look like a great, good, young, strong, strapping, good American kid. Yeah. Everybody know Tyler? Yeah. Isn't he a great looking guy? Wow. Tyler, how tall are you? 6'1". Oh my gosh, look at that. 6'1", blonde hair, good American built. Man, that's good. All my life, I wanted to be like you, Tyler, man. I wanted to be tall, American, big, and strong. Yeah, because you know why? You can do something I can never do, you know? You can walk into a fast food place, order the burger, eat the burger, go home, and nothing will happen to you. Yeah. I envy that. Me, I go to Burger King, I don't even say a word, and the guy behind the counter right away says, oh, you want the Whopper? What the hell do I say to something like that? What do I say? Oh, why don't you supersize? Why don't you throw me those ninja fries? Because I will jump in the air, flip in the air, catch in my mouth, and fart in your face. You know, Tyler, I envy that because you have nice, normal American life. Like you, Tyler, you can wear anything you want, even that cheap piece of crap thing from Old Navy that your mama dresses you up in. You can wear that. You see, you get all the cheap crap, and the mom, she's got the nice sweater and all the nice clothes and stuff. See, but there's something you can wear I can never wear. You know what that is? That is camouflage. Think about it, because you know what? I'm afraid I wear camouflage, and I'm afraid somebody's going to have a freaking Vietnam flashback. That's why I don't even like green. If I go hiking, forget it. If I see green, forget it. I'm going naked. You know, I envy that about you. You know, you have a nice, simple American life, you know. Really. Wow. You people like baseball out here? Baseball fans? Yeah? Yeah? That's an all-American sport. All-American pastime. Who is your professional baseball team you like out here? Shout it out. Really? Yankees? Really? What other teams? Yankees? What else? Come on, yell it out. Pirates? Reds? Oh, the Cincinnati Reds. Wow, okay. Those people, they know their teams. That's great. Wow, look at that. But let me tell you about the Yankee fans. Wow, how many Yankee fans out here, really? Wow. You see, I'm from New York. And from New York, I tell you, couple of years ago, I was very, very happy that we, New York Yankees, adopted one Japanese baseball player. Yeah, Hideki Matsui, But Yankee fans are so crazy. Yankee fans wanted to talk me and only me when Hideki Matsui was in a batting slump. Like I can do something about it. Really crazy Yankee fans like Tyler came to me and said, "Yo! You gotta talk to Hideki Matsui. He struck out with the bases loaded. You gotta tell him he gotta soup up on some sushi." I said, "Why I gotta talk to him?" He said, "Because he is your homeboy." I said, "How he's my homeboy? He's from Tokyo, Japan. I'm from Forest Hills, Queens, New York." Not even same neighborhood, Not even same language, Not even same country, And then later on, I said, okay. I understand. Just because I am Asian and Hideki Matsui is Asian, what do you think? Like all Asians are connected together on the Verizon family plan? What do you think? Like I walk into Verizon phone stores. Oh, hello. Everybody look like this. My niece, my nephew, my aunt, my cousin, my aunt, my grandmother, grandfather. I want a family plan of 3.5 billion people. Crazy Yankee fans, really, really nuts, I tell you. Really nuts. Let me ask you, how many Italian people out here? Italians? See, the Italians all the way in the back. They are in the witness protection program table in the back. They have been relocated in West Virginia. And their name is Mario Johnson. But I tell you, you Italian people, sometimes I don't like the Italian people because they make my life like a hell. Italian people are the only people, they never answer my question. They're the only ones who answer my question with a question of their own. Yeah. I asked them one simple question, and all of a sudden they say, hey, what do you got to know that for, huh? Who wants to know, huh? You know who I am, huh? You know who my father is, huh? I said, mister, I just need your name for the freaking dry cleaning ticket. And the thing about the Italian people is, I don't know why, but all the Italian people, they want me to forget about something. I don't know. It's like almost like in the movies. They always say, forget about it. Because I give you an example. Me and my friend went to Italian restaurant, and I said, Sal, this is the best Italian food I ever had. Tricolore insalata. I had penne arrabbiata. I said, this is fantastic. This is great. And then my friend Sal said, forget about it. I said, Sal, why I want to forget about it? This is the best Italian food I ever had. I want to remember for the rest of my life. He said, forget about it. And you know what? We Koreans, we are very, very concerned about how we talk to people. But Italian people, they are very, very, very concerned about who is talking to who. Because they say, hey, you tell that guy that I said to say that if he don't do that thing that I told him to do, I ain't gonna be happy. And then all of a sudden, a guy says, come here. You know that guy Mario? I said, yes. Well, you tell him from me that I said to say that if he don't do it, I'm going to come over there and look for that guy, all right? And I'm like, oh, my gosh. So now I have a message to go and tell to another guy. He said, he told me to tell him that the message come from him. So all of a sudden, my Korean friend said, hey, what'd he say? So I looked at him, and I didn't want to say the whole thing, so I said, forget about it, huh? So I think I'm kind of getting this forget about it kind of thing, But I want to tell you something is the true thing is I am a Korean and I have been immigrated here to the United States, And I must be serious with you people is that is that I have one stupid American friend. Every Korean man in America has one stupid American friend. It's true. I have one American friend who calls me on my cell phone, and he says, "Oh, haro. Where's my Chinese food? Why you not deliver my Chinese food? Why you always bring a Chinese food always cold? I not give you tip." Hey man, how you doing? Hey man, this is your friend Dave. Ain't that funny, man? Ain't that funny, man? I say, no, Dave, that's something that's funny for you. Nah, so funny for me. I tell you what's funny for me. I take your credit card, and the next month, you get the bill. And you say, what? $3,800. I never been to Madame Cheng's house of erotic massage. See, Dave, now that's something that's funny for me. No, so funny for you. But the good news is, I really feel American now because I am able to help my American friend. Because Dave asked me for my help, and he said to me, "Hey, Michael, me and my girlfriend gonna go away for a nice romantic weekend. Can you make some Chinese herbal medicine for ED?" I said, no problem. I give him the most powerful Korean herbal medicine for ED for him and his girlfriend before they go away. But I didn't know that in America, ED stands for erectile dysfunction. Because in Korea, ED stands for explosive diarrhea. When I found out, I had to call him quickly. So I said, "Hello, Dave. Dave, did you use already?" Oh, I'm so sorry. I said, "Don't use anymore." But, I just wanted to let you know. Now, that's something that's funny for me. No, so funny for you. But, I just want to do something for you also. I want to tell you a little joke. I'm sure many of you are able to come to. I'm so happy that you are here. You are gathering here, and you are watching my performance. And I know some of your friends were not able to make it, right? So this part of the show, I'm going to tell you a joke, so you can go and tell this joke to your friend who was not able to come here today. Okay? So this part of my show, I call it the takeout portion of my comedy show. So you take out to your friend, okay? So the joke is like this. There's a U.S. Marines going around in Korea, and he's having lots of fun drinking and having lots of fun every night with lots of Korean women, spending money and many Korean girlfriends. And then the U.S. Marines doctor said, "I have a bad news for you. We're going to have to chop your pee-pee." Oh, no. I want a second opinion. This time, he goes for a physical to the U.S. Army doctor. U.S. Army doctor says, "Yeah, he looks very bad. You're going to have to chop the pee-pee right away." "Oh, no, I want another opinion." This time, he looks for an old herbal medicine Korean doctor way up in the mountains of Korea. And he said, "Please, you must help me. Two American doctor want to chop it off. Please, no. Please save it. Please." And he said, "Okay, you don't have to chop off that." "Oh, thank you so much. But what we gonna do about this?" And the Korean doctor said, "Always American doctor wanna cut, do the surgery, get the money. "Oh, good. But what are we gonna do?" He said, "We just gonna leave it alone because that piece of crap gonna fall off by itself anyway." Oh man, you're a good crowd. I like the good crowd. You're a very good crowd. But I'm so happy that you are able to understanding my English. I know my English is not so perfect, but in the beginning when I come out here, you are listening to my voice, and you are kind of like when you have a radio and the radio station not come in clear because you have like a static. So you are playing around with the antenna and your ear. So when you're listening to my voice, you are trying to get the better reception. And then eventually you found out, forget it, this no get better than this. So I am apologizing for that, But I have to say that the university that I am going to, I am very, very fortunate to have very good American friends that are able to give me good advice how to become more American. For example, they said that my accent is too loose. And the advice to me that was given was, if I want to sound more American, I should make my accent more tight. Because he said Asian people always have a very loose pronunciation. So I said, okay, I will try to speak English as most tight as possible. So for a while, I experimented talking like this. Tight. Oh, good God, I'm terribly sorry. But the more and more I keep tightening my English, I sound like a man from India. I don't know why you're all laughing about. But with this voice, I can work from the comforts of my own home as a customer service representative for any computer company in the whole world. But to continue that way is so difficult because the muscles in the mouth become so tight and become so tiring. So I give up. But another guy told me that my accent is too flat. So he told me I need more fluctuation, like peaks and the bodies and the peaks and the bodies, like this. So I said, okay, I will try to speak English just like you from now on. So I started to speak English just like him, and I experimented talking like this. Well, if you want to learn to speak English, you got to learn from a Scot. Yeah, we're the only ones who are able to fluctuate our English. Go, And sometimes we ain't even have to say the whole word at all. Yeah. For example, ma'am, if you happen to have some company over your house and you ask them, would you like to have some what? And if they didn't understand what the hell's what, well, you ain't got to give it to them at all. And another great thing about having this Scottish accent, you see, is when the state troopers pull you over, they can't tell whether you're piss poor drunk or not. Because that's the way we freaking sound all the freaking time. But I'm going to share with you the secret of how to do the Scottish accent. As a matter of fact, I found it by accident. I just went to my local Irish bar, and I got myself a dark ale, and I just kept drinking, and at the same time you're drinking, you try to speak English at the same time you're talking, so you keep drinking and keep drinking and talk at the same time. You keep drinking and talking, drinking and talk. You're going to develop a little bit of pause right there. And eventually, if you keep drinking and drinking, you're going to be totally freaking inebriated. But, I asked a student, and I said, please help me become more like you. How can I become more American? So he said to me, number one, just relax. What's the matter? What are you, like my echo or some stuff? Somebody hard of hearing or something? He said, relax. No, but that's what he told me. He said, relax. Take it easy. Be yourself. And just let the words just naturally roll off your tongue. So I took his advice. And I started to relax. Started to take it easy. And just let the words naturally roll off my tongue. And in the voice of a very famous American actor by the name of Chris Tucker, the question I have for you right now is, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you? Give yourselves a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Each and every one of you. Wow, man. I got to tell you the truth, folks. When we came to America, I'm a first generation Korean American. And you know what we did? My mother and my father, before coming to America, we learned how to speak English from records and tapes. Tyler, you don't know nothing about records, do you? They're not like school records or anything, okay? I mean like records, man. And we used to learn English from records. And we used to repeat after the records. And we used to practice. Excuse me, how do you get to 442 Amsterdam Avenue? Oh, you walk 2 blocks and you make a left at the light. That's what we learned. But when we came to America, we tried it out. And we asked for directions. And we said, excuse me, how you get to 442 Amsterdam Avenue? And the person in New York said, oh, haro. Me help you go there. And we were wondering, wow, did we learn from the wrong records and tapes? Maybe we should have gotten the records and tapes that says how to speak English with a Chinese accent, because that's the way they'll be talking to you when you get there. And I was wondering, why is this guy talking to me with a Chinese accent? And I'm still waiting for him to snap out of it. And he says, come on. I don't have all day. Come on. You. Focus. You like this. You. Walk. This way. And when you get to the right, you make a reft. I'm like, holy smokes, what are you, like some kind of, you got rabies or something? I was like, here's $1. Thanks for the Broadway show. You know? And that's the thing that we had to deal with, you know? That's the way we had to deal with things. But I'm so glad. Let me ask you, how many folks out here, married people, clap your hands. Married people. Yeah, you guys do sound you're married. Have you noticed how like they started out and they just died down? Single people, clap your hands. See that? Single people are happier somehow. How can that be? Married people have found the person that you wanted to marry, and you found them, but still you sound that miserable and lethargic. You're like, married people, clap your hands. Let me ask you, how many of you folks, is anybody here recently engaged or recently married? Wow, I hear some in the back. I hear some. Let me ask you, is it married or is it engaged? Engaged. Wow. What are your names back there? What, Jason and Kayla. Jason and Kayla. Give them a big hand. They got engaged. Woo! Wow. Kayla, you out there? I haven't heard from you yet. We can see where that relationship is going. How come she's not here? You just left her with her family. Oh my gosh. But you know what? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Jason and Kayla, let's be honest. Women who get engaged are so much more happier than men are. When women get engaged, they tell everybody. Because they go, girlfriends, guess what? Look at this. Look at this rock. Look how big this rock is. Let me engrave it into your forehead so you know the size of this thing. Wow, that is really big. Look at that thing. See, women are so much happier. They tell everybody. I think they should use a better word to better describe the way they feel instead of the words, I'm engaged. I think they should come in and say, girlfriends, guess what? I'm so relieved. He finally did this. I'm so relieved I finally caught somebody. I'm so relieved we're finally going to get married. I'm so relieved even if this thing doesn't work out, I'll get a lawyer to get half of all his crap anyway. See, women know it's a win-win situation. Whether they become married or divorced, either way, they're going to have a parting gift of half of everything. See, but when men get engaged, men tell nobody. Because men can't believe they've already done it. And they don't know whether they should take that next step or not. Like, oh my gosh. And you see, Jason, it finally dawns on Jason because Jason could be walking or driving and he'll be thinking, Holy smokes. What have I just done? You mean to tell me like I can't have sex with nobody else for the rest of my life until she dies first? Wow, I am so freaking engaged. And you know, men are not ready for engagement. You know why? Because men don't even use this word engage in sentences. No, we only use the word engage like in video games. Like engage in phrases like engage in hand-to-hand combat. Engaged in mortal combat. And from this phrase alone, all we know is that something that begins with engage usually ends in combat. And you, sir, look like a man who has lost a lot of combat. Your wife looks so much better, more vivacious and alive than you are. You're like, your hair is coming out, they're falling out, you're gaining weight, you're falling apart and stuff. She's having a great time. She's laughing at me, making fun of you and stuff. Your life is miserable. It's gone down the tubes and everything. And she's having a great time. You're like, oh, I want to be out of here. That's your dad? I didn't say you. I was talking about her and him. You thought I was talking about your dad? You're like, yeah, dad looks pretty miserable, yeah. But I got to tell you something, folks. I got to tell you something. There's one thing that might be a consolation. And the consolation is that men, I have to tell you that somehow you have to claim a room in the house as your own somehow. That's what you got to do. You got to claim one room in the house as your own. Does anybody know what is the one room that your wife will let you actually have? If you said, lady, if you gave him the bathroom, a bathroom is a room with a toilet. That is a prison cell. Anybody else? What is the one room that she will let you have? Anybody know? If you said the garage, you already have your man out the house already. You haven't even given him anything in the house. There's only one place in the house that the married wife will let you have. Do you know what it is? Somebody. Yes, that's it. Basement, yes. They will let you have the basement. But it's ingenious. You guys don't know it yet, but it's ingenious. I'll tell you why. They will let you have the basement. Your wife will let you have the basement because the basement is as far down deep in the earth your wife could put you while you're still breathing today. And it's ingenious. You know why? Because after you die, all your crap is in the basement anyway. And all she has to say is, bring the body in, put it in the basement. With all his stuff down there, put a layer of concrete, sell the house and say, sorry, no finished basement. Ingenious. Damn. Yes, you have a question? Oh, we got a Mexican. Hey, hermano, ¿qué pasó? Wow, ¿dónde está la bolsa de drogas para mí? All right, so now let's, who are you, ma'am? Do you know him? He's your good friend, Louis. Oh, okay. What's her name then? Was it Pat? Pat, oh, see, Pat came here and she said, that is my immigrant right there. I have brought him. He is from Mexico. I just want to let people in West Virginia know that I am a well-cultured person. That I have friends from Mexico. Anybody? Let me ask you, how many? Who in this audience has the most children? Anybody know? Anybody know? Who's got the most children? Who's got the biggest family here? Someone said it. Who is it? Johnny Beckham. Where is he? Where is he? Is that the guy right there? Where is he? Who's the guy? Show me. Pick him out. Show me. Where is he? He's babysitting. Damn, man. Man. How many children does he have? Who knows? What is he, like Elvis or something? Does he have babies with other women and stuff that he doesn't know about somehow? Someone said possibly. I want to meet this guy. This guy might be the most interesting person in West Virginia. He could very well be, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Married people who have children, clap your hands. Wow. You sound so tired too. Wow. You know what the funny thing is? You have children and stuff. You have children. And here's the worst thing about it, man. Every time you have children, every time something happens, you say, I'm going to get married. I'm going to have children. You know what people say? People always say this, congratulations. You know what congratulations really means? It means this is as good as it gets. From here, it's all downhill. Yeah. Because you have your first child. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. You know that thing called sleep? You're not going to have much of that either. Remember that thing called money for all your hobbies? You're not going to have much of that either. You know? And then the consolation, hey, congratulations. And you know what? Who always says that? The other miserable married men's club. Congratulations. Come on in the elevator. We go down a lot faster into hell this way. Come on in. And you know, when you get older, romance doesn't get better either, man. You don't have any time for romance. Remember when you and your wife used to make love with beautiful music and all, you know? Jazz, sexy jazz. Some Luther Vandross. Something romantic, you know? Something nice. But when you have children, you have no time for romantic music. No. Sometimes you just make love when your first child just falls asleep to like Barney or something. Or Lion King. Oh! You sneak it in there somehow. No time for romance music. No. Not at all, you know. Wow. Later, just before we had a chaplain up here. Give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Where's our chaplain? Where's our chaplain? Is he here? Give him a big hand for playing along with us, you know. He gave you some entertainment, folks. Wow. We got Christians out here? Yes, Christians? Yes? Here's the thing that I got to talk to you about. You know, sometimes people don't realize this, man. The 10 Commandments, you know. We know the 10 Commandments. Yes? Yes, right? But I, as a comedian, found out, wow, there's got to be a story like before and after. The one thing that comes to my mind when I think about the 10 Commandments is, wow, what kind of a world were people living in where God had to say, these are the 10 Commandments? He didn't say, these are 10 suggestions that might make your life a little bit better. He just said, no, I command these things. And how bad was society when he had to remind people, thou shalt not kill. He's like, wow, that is a bad society. And you know something? Even kids were so bad. They were so bad, God had to say, honor thy mother and thy father. You know? And of course the kids were angry and they said, Mom, Dad, didn't they give a commandment for parents too? And parents probably in those days probably said, yes, God did. God gave us one commandment, and that was, thou shalt not kill thy children. But then eventually God said, all right, everybody else, don't kill nobody, all right? Oh, man. But, you know, I want to be honest with you folks. You know, I myself, like I said, folks, love your children and support your children. Give them words of comfort and advice and try to support them. Support them in their endeavor. I say this because, you see, I come in a very mixed background because, you see, my mother and my father were Korean, but I had like American values because I learned it from my other American friends in school. Because I envied you guys having American parents who were so encouraging. I had a tough father because he would be so tough. Like we Asians are not told to be proud. Like, hey, I'm the best, man. I'm the best. You know, like we can't say stuff like professional wrestlers could. You know, hey, I'm the best. I'm the strongest. You Americans are so weak. We could never say that. So one day, true story, I came home with a tape recorder of my comedy, like tonight. And I would play it for my father. And I said, Dad, woo, Dad, you're not going to believe this, man. I kicked butt. People loved my comedy, man. They was so great. They made me look like a star. I was on a huge stage. There was like 500 people in the audience. They thought that I was funny, Dad. Man, it was great, Dad. Listen to that. You hear those people? They're all laughing. And my father would say, oh, they are laughing to be polite. I said, what? No. He said, no. American people are the most polite of all. They will clap for you and laugh for you, even though you are the most suck of all. What? Dad, no way. No. Dad. Listen. You hear that man right there? You hear that man right there? That man is the man who organized this right here. He organized 500 people to come out and see me perform, and he chose me to perform for them. That's the guy that's laughing right now. And my father would say, oh, he sounds very, very drunk to me. You know, when people drinking, American people, almost anything is funny, you know. I said, no, come on, Dad, listen, you hear that? You hear that right there? You hear all those people laughing? And listen to this. They're actually clapping. They're clapping because they want to show their appreciation for my creativity and the way that I perform, Dad. And my father would say, they are clapping because they think that you are finished. Oh, man. So I just want to let you folks know a couple of things out here. I just want to go, before I go, I just want to let you know that the economy is bad. Just hold on, folks. Just wait for it to get better. Let's produce more jobs and so forth, you know. Just hold on. But everybody's cutting corners. So am I. Like, in order for me to get here, I drove my car today. Wow. I drove my car since 3 o'clock this morning and drove all the way down, stopped a couple of times, took a nap and so forth. But I made it down here. But my car is all raggedy. And I was thinking about buying a new car, but I just said, you know what, maybe it's better for me to just buy a used car. Used cars are just as good. But there's one thing you got to do before you buy a used car. Does anybody know what that is? What is that? Check the what? That's it, Carfax. Carfax. Check the Carfax. And I didn't know what Carfax was, so I asked the dealer, what is Carfax? And he told me, the Carfax will tell you the complete history of the car by every owner, and it will let you know if it has ever been in a police report. And I said, wow, how come they don't have this stuff for people? And I said, they should have this stuff for people. You know why? Just in case you want to go and date them and you don't know anything about them. I said, this would be perfect. All you have to do is type in their first name, their last name, and the town that they got their birth certificate from. And then you would find out, all the negative things about them by all their exes. Who would know them better but their exes, right? So for example, let's say you want to go out on a date with this girl you never met before, but you put in her first name or last name, and a couple of warning signs come up on GirlFax. On GirlFax, I'm gonna have GirlFax and GuyFax written by all their exes. Some warning signs on GirlFax would be, woo, definitely has been around the block many times. Some parts may have been enhanced. The dashboard was not part of the original equipment. And the most vindictive thing her ex-boyfriend could write about her on GirlFax would be, dents may not be visible, but definitely has been rear-ended many times. Now, wait a minute. Don't laugh too long, because you know why? If you have GirlFax, you got to have GuyFax. And guy facts is going to be dangerous because you know why? Women are that much more vindictive. So here are the warning signs you might see on your guy facts. Warning sign number 1. Beware of premature combustion. Goes from 0 to 60 in under 10. After many years, may stall in wet climate. After many years, beware of fumes coming from rear. And the most vindictive thing your ex-girlfriend could write about you on Guy Facts would be, objects in mirror appear way larger than actual size. But just before I go, I just want to share with you this one last thing before I go. And before I go, I just want to say is, folks, life is a lot shorter than you think it is. It is. Life is so much shorter than you think it is. So you got to enjoy life with your special friends and family, the people who are special to you. And you got to do activities together, you know. One of the activities that I can advise you to do is go to a foreign country. It'll be fun because you'll start to see your American values and you'll start to encounter different cultures. But before you go there, learn a little bit of that foreign language before you go there. Because I made the mistake of going to Japan without learning any Japanese. And after I was in Japan, in Osaka, Japan, for 3 days, a Japanese guy came up to me and asked me for directions. He said to me, すみません、埼玉のビルはどこにありますか? I just looked at him and I said, say man, wherever you want to go today, you ain't gonna make it. And he just looked at me and said, eh? You are not Japanese? I said, no. And then he said, oh, where your country from? I said, I'm from New York. And he said, oh, New York, abunai, 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 which means dangerous. And I got upset because I said, what if I said somewhere else? What if I said San Francisco? Would his response been any different? If I said San Francisco, would he have said, San Francisco? Oh, yes, I like you, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you come my house, okay? Let's have a sukiyaki together. Oh, yeah, okay, you come. When you get a guy that happy to see you come to his house, don't go alone. Bring some friends, just in case he has friends like him. But still, the guy was insistent, and he said, please, can you help me go here? And he gave me a map all in Japanese kanji and Chinese characters, and I just said to him, say man, I don't even know how to say right or left. I don't even know how to say how sorry I am to come to your country thinking that you would know how to speak my language, man. The only thing that I can help you right now is what you got to do right now is just, this is the only thing that might help you out. What you got to do right now is just waka this way until you see a guy that look like me but talk like a you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. Please enjoy the concert. You've been a great audience. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night and Merry Christmas. Thank you. Good night.